Hello and welcome to Jasper's vlog. That's a lot of crows!
Hi guys. Okay, so the biggest question is, where have I been all of this year? Well, it's very complicated and a bit personal, I would say. But mostly it's because a day after I did vlog 57, my girlfriend at the time told me she lost her feelings for me, and I was very depressed about that. I was depressed for about the whole of January and just never felt like doing a vlog in that state. Then afterwards, more relationships came and ended because of reasons, you know, like people changing and all that stuff, and I've been getting so much drama about it too, like hating about relationships I have, and people saying rude things to me, and just had a lot of bad moments this year. This year has really been a bad year, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, I hope to have a good year when I said so in vlog 57, but that didn't go so well. But you know, now I'm in a relationship now with someone else. I'm happy with it. I mean, it's going great. It's nearly 3 months now and nothing is wrong, and it's a really strong connection, so I'm happy with that now, and that's all good. Anyone who says rude things to me, I just avoid. Slender is also going to be delayed because of all this drama. Its release date is just set for 2014, not any specific date, but you know, when I say 2014, I don't mean early or halfway through. I mean, it could be 31st of December 2014, but I'm not going to try and do that because I'm not an asshole. I am working on it. I did finish the script, and I had not started filming before I finished the script like I did with Invaders. I've actually finished it. I didn't work on the story this time. One of my friends did. I just wrote the screenplay, and it has a lot more people in it, and I don't have a gigantic part in it. I just appear for like a second, which is okay. I mean, I just prefer to direct it and handle it. I don't really want to star in it. You know, I just think starring in my own movies is just a bit difficult in some ways, and I plan to start filming next weekend actually, and I'm less unco with filming. I planned everything out. Like, I have morning and midday and a lot of night scenes, as you can imagine. So I've planned it out that first day of shooting we film as much as we can, and it's not in order, definitely not in order of the order we're going to film it in. But that's okay, because just getting the right daytime and everything. And I do think this movie will be a lot better than Invaders. It'll be longer, has a better story, more characters, doesn't have any special effects. It's easy to make, and it's a really good story. I made sure it has a really weird or unco or unfinished, if you will, ending for a horror film like The Birds by Alfred Hitchcock. What else have I done this year? I've seen a few movies. I saw Iron Man 3, and I'm one of the people that does not really like it, actually. I don't like the Mandarin twist in it. That really irritated me. I mean, I saw every single trailer for Iron Man 3 thinking, oh, this guy with the black beard and green cloak is the villain, and then you find out, no, he's not. He's just a random dickhead. And I didn't like how he destroys his suits at the end. I mean, that kind of takes everything away, especially taking out the arc reactor. That's not good. Sorry, I should have mentioned spoiler alert. Oh well. Spoiler alert for the rest. I saw Star Trek Into Darkness, really like that. That's a sequel that I really like. It's the way I would make sequels, you know, you have many elements from the first one. It nearly had a bit too much from the first, but I think it was fine. You know, it has the same music, title, opening, ending, that kind of stuff, so it was really good. And Khan's voice is one of my favorite villain voices. I can do that, which is good. I saw Man of Steel. I do like it. It's not my top favorite Superman movie. It's probably second place after Superman 2, but I do like it, and I don't understand why so many people don't like it. I mean, it has elements of Superman. It has Daily Planet, he saves people, it has Lois Lane, Perry White, all that stuff. So, and yeah, it's different. I mean, the red underwear is not really such a big deal. I mean, this time he has an alien costume, a Krypton costume that wasn't made by a human. Why does it have to look so human? Besides, the suit that he wears is pretty much the suit that every other Kryptonian on the planet wears, and I doubt they would actually have a design that looks like they wear underwear every day over their pants. No one should really hate on it for that. And some people even hate because he doesn't have that S on his cape, and thinking, Superman didn't have the S on his cape in Superman Returns, so why? The biggest thing everyone complains about is killing Zod. Well, first I'd just like to make it clear that he had just been through a massive ordeal. He just destroyed a giant laser cannon that was going to turn Earth into Krypton in a matter of minutes, and had just had a epic battle with Zod all over planet Earth and a bit in space, and then was just smashed down into that museum hall thing, whatever it was. He's really not in the right state of mind, and neither would Zod. Don't worry about Zod. F Zod. And the family had just seen two aliens who had the ability of flying and heat vision crash into the hall that they were in, and do not come into that hall with a plan of escaping in case, oh yeah, if an alien comes in through the roof, just have a plan to escape. They're all panicking, so they don't know what to do when Zod is using his heat vision at them and is about to kill them. And yes, they could have run away, but panic, heat of the moment, they were not thinking that. It's normal. It's what any human would do. They wouldn't be thinking. They would just be panicking. Humans panic. And so does Superman, because he didn't know what to do. He had just been through all that shit, and he did not know what was the best thing to do, so he did the first thing that he could do. I mean, he had Zod in that headlock. He was just going to do that. And as you can see by his scream afterwards, he realized that he did not want to do that. He takes doing that back, you know, now he knows that he's the only Kryptonian left. He just took a life when he never intended to, and that is pretty much how he would get his part of him that doesn't kill people. How he knows he can never kill. He will never kill again because after that happened. That's a good way to introduce that part of Superman. So that's not a bad thing at all. There are things I don't like about Man of Steel. Like they did not show how the Kent parents found him in the ship. That's an important scene that was not in there, which I didn't really like. Other things I didn't like were Zack Snyder's shaking. I mean, I do shaking scenes with some films, but only if it's going to be dramatic. If something big or dramatic is going to happen. Otherwise you don't need it shaking for everything, because that can really get annoying. And the ending. I did like the ending, except to make it more Superman they could have done one thing. They could have had the exact same thing happen, and then some kind of villainy scenario goes on outside. Lois and Clark go to the window to see what's going on, and then Clark says to Lois, "I'll be right back." And Lois smiles or something, then Clark goes into an empty closet or something, and you see him take off his glasses, rip his shirt open in the front of the camera with the S there, then black, Man of Steel. That would have been perfect, but I still don't mind the ending it has. So that's my opinion on Man of Steel, so really there's no reason to hate on it, unless you're just one of those people that will hate a movie because you feel like it. And I saw The Lone Ranger. Not much of a big opinion on that. I mean, yeah, I loved it. I thought it was funny at sometimes. I thought it was just a good movie. Nothing I need to talk about that's really big about that movie. It's a good movie. I liked it. Nick and I have also been working on Doctor Who. We finally finished Nemesis Part 2. It took us 2 years to make because of a lack of wanting to film. It's not because it was a big episode and took a long time. It's because we were just all lazy. And we want to try and avoid that from now on. Yeah, we've just been having a really bad year. So much drama and so much stuff is going on, but you know, my life is starting to get back on track now. I'm happy with my life. I have happy people in my life, and I have good friends, good family, a good girlfriend who I'm very connected with, and she's connected with me as well. Yeah, that sounds wrong, but it's not what I mean. I thought I need to do this vlog just to explain to you all why I haven't been doing a vlog in a while. Be aware that vlogs are not my highest priority anymore. Like, vlogs will appear now and then, but only when I really need to explain something. That won't happen often. I guess I will do vlogs now and then. There may be only 3 or 4 a year from now on, but still not a bad thing. There's really nothing I need to explain anyway. Besides, really people watch vlogs just to listen to me talk, because they're like, oh, that's that kid Jasper, let's look at him talk. To anyone who actually listens to what I say in my vlogs, thank you for doing that, but really I don't have much to talk about in my vlogs anymore, and if something comes up, of course I'll make a vlog and explain that. But otherwise, vlogs are not my highest priority anymore. Well, that's all I have to talk about now. Just to summarize, Slender is on the way, and if there are any other things I need to say, I will just mention it in a vlog. Otherwise, that's it. Thank you and good night.
Hello and welcome to Jasper's vlog. Shut up!
There's no point in being grown up if you can't be childish sometimes.